Hello, I'm Aaron Marino from Alpha M Consulting, and before you watch this video, there are 4 facts that you need to know. Fact number 1. GroomingLounge.com, along with Alpha, are giving away $300 worth of grooming goodness to 3 lucky dudes. I always hate it when there are competitions and it's like, there's only one winner. Nuh-uh. Not here. No way, no how. I pulled some grooming strings for you. We got 3 winners today. Fact number 2. If you get offended easily, you should not, I repeat, you should not watch this video. Today Alpha's talking about and tackling a topic that's a little bit hard-hitting, a little bit raw, a little too raw for some of you, because some are just not ready to hear what I've got to say. Fact number 3. The Grooming Lounge does not endorse, support, or agree with the opinions expressed in this video, because I am a moron. And fact number 4, nuts get musky, and your nuts may be mucho musky. Now, let's give away some money. A few weeks ago, I was reading a non-naughty men's magazine, and I came upon an article about men's skincare products. And seeing that it's sort of my thing, I actually went to the website that was listed, GroomingLounge.com. Now, I had heard about the Grooming Lounge because some of my clients actually live in the Washington, D.C. area, and they've actually been to the freestanding location. They go in for a hot wax, shave, lather, whatever they do in the Grooming Lounge, the store. But anyway, I went to the website, and I almost wet my panties with grooming giddiness. Never before had I seen so many great men's grooming products all in one place. They've got products for skincare, for hair care, for breath, for teeth, for manscaping, for grooming, body hair, whatever. You pretty much name it, you've got it there at GroomingLounge.com. The other thing that I like is they don't just promote and push their products. Pretty much if it's on the market and it's a good solid product that they've actually researched and it has to do with men's grooming, you can find it there. So if you're anything like me and fighting the fuck out of Mother Nature, you're going to find a great selection of men's eye creams, face creams to keep you looking young and fresh years to come. Because remember, gentlemen, the essence of moisture is wetness. And Alpha's all about moisturizing. If I could go back in time and talk to a little Alpha, I would tell him 2 very important pieces of advice. I would say, number 1, not everything that happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Sometimes you bring it home with you. And number 2, moisturize. Start at a young age to moisturize. That way, you're going to look young and fresh for years to come. So while I was on the website, I noticed a section called Embarrassing Issues, and this piqued my interest. So I decided to dive in to see what they considered an embarrassing issue. Well, as I suspected, they had your standard embarrassing issues like hair loss, bad breath, body hair, but then I saw it. The product I've been looking for quite some time. Balla powder. The fact is, gentlemen, that our ball sack stinks at certain times during the day. And I don't care how clean you are or how fresh your fellas feel. If you're not actively doing and taking preventative measures, your nuts at some point during the day will develop a musky odor. And it's not because you're unhygienic. There just happens to be a large concentration of a certain type of sweat gland down in your groin and crotch area that produces a modified version of sweat. Alright, by a show of hands, who out there is saying, yo Alpha, you are a stinky dude. It doesn't happen to me. Not me, my balls smell fresh all the time. Oh yeah? Well, take this hand and jam it down your pants and drag it between your thigh and your balls. And give it a sniff. If you've showered in the last 20 to 30 minutes, alright, maybe you're not smelling all that bad. But give it a few more hours, and guess what? Experiment that bad boy again, and you are going to be like, yo, Alpha was right, Musco-Rama. Now the question you're probably thinking is, Alpha, yo, why are you so worried about my nuts? And you got me there. You are absolutely right. But no, seriously. I'm sure some of you are going to have very clever comments as to why Alpha is worried about your nuts. But the truth is that I want you to experience everything life has to offer. And if you are so lucky as to trick some sweet young thing to actually go down sometimes down there, you know, it's your responsibility to make sure that it's a pleasant experience for all parties included. I have heard horror stories from some women about this one guy. This one woman that I know, she's like, yo, this guy was so hot. I was like, and then I went down, all of a sudden it smelled like a hoagie. Deal breaker, boys, deal breaker. Now that we've identified the problem, let's identify the solution. In order to prevent sweaty and musky nuts, It's simple. All you use is a small amount of talc-based product to actually keep everything in check. Now, prior to finding Bala powder, I actually would use baby powder. But the problem, I hate the smell of baby powder. I think it's disgusting. Colognes, that doesn't work. Deodorants, that doesn't work. But now I have found Bala powder. It is the same drying benefits and musk prevention as baby powder, but now it actually smells a little bit masculine. It's not florally, it's not flowery. It smells like, it smells great. All you do, take a little, after you get out of the shower, dry everything off real well. Shake a little in your hand. Together, I'm not wearing pants, so, and then just rub it around and get everything, not too much, you don't need a whole lot. And then dress like normal, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours later, you're still going to be dry and smelling great. Problem solved. Bala power. I say thank you. Alright, enough talk about my stinking sweaty nuts. And let's talk about giving you some money to actually use on groominglounge.com. That's right, I said money used. This isn't some lame competition where I'm like, yo, you're going to get 1 bottle of Bala powder, you're going to get hair gel, Guess who picks what you get? You do. We're giving away 3 prizes. Top prize is a $200 gift card to be used at groominglounge.com. Second place, $75 gift card. Third place, $25 gift card. Fourth place, nothing. Sorry. Here's how it's going to work. Just like other videos and contests that I've done, you need to actually post a response video to this video and tell me why you need Handsome's secret weapon, the Grooming Lounge. You don't actually need to say it. It's a little bit wordy, but I am calling this the Handsome secret weapon because the Grooming Lounge is just that. Everything you need to maintain and elevate your handsome, you can find it there. Gentlemen, I don't care what you talk about. You just need to convince me and convince other people why you deserve to win the contest. Now, the winner is going to be decided by the number of likes. So, I would recommend you post it to your social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, however you want to get it out, you need likes. Also, I would not wait. Don't wait for this, because the more likes you get, the more chance you are to win, and the sooner you get it up, the sooner you get how it works. Anyway, we got 2 weeks for this contest, so get filming. Now, for those of you who don't want to film anything, but still want to check out and possibly buy something from groominglounge.com, there is a link below. There is also a code, Alpha, and this is actually going to get you 10% off of your purchase price. So guys, it is a win-win. I would like to thank you for addressing this very serious and touchy subject that I've been waiting. Nobody's addressing the hard-hitting issues like Alpha M and the Grooming Lounge, baby. But today, we conquered it, and I feel just a little bit better that we did our part to help you realize your true potential. And the way that you do that is by preventing your balls from smelling musky. I'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks. Good luck.